Today we're reacting to the music video for Fresh Blood by Junsu. This is a song from the Dracula musical. I've covered a lot of other songs from the Dracula musical if you'd like to check the TVXQ playlist. And we're also checking out this particular song because it won a Patreon poll. If you'd also like to vote on polls and get exclusive content, the link to my Patreon is in the description. Let's see.
손대지 말라 명했었다. 지금 당장 필요해요. 굶주린 몸 죽여줘요 젊은 피로. 나를 의심하지 마 실망시키지 않아 난 알아 너희들의 갈증 나의 욕구 채우고 너희에게 주리라 그의 피로 젊어지리 나의 목표는 하나 노문 수단일 뿐 이건 간단한 작은 짐승에 살아 숨쉬는 피 오래 기다려와서 타는 갈증 속에서 어기지.
Okay, this song is certainly following the style of the other Dracula songs I've covered so far, where Junsu is really focusing his delivery on a sort of spoken quality in these verses, really getting into the character and channeling a lot of evil and grit, because that really is the character of Dracula. No, he's sort of growling through it. This part of the story, I believe, is when the female vampires starting to make their moves on Jonathan Harker, but Dracula is stopping them. He's like, no, he's mine. I want him and I want Mina, and we'll take them as soon as we move to London, and then we can have all the blood we want. The fresh blood in London. This music video is not really a traditional music video. It's more of a compilation of live clips of him in the studio. And there are some staged shots specifically for the music video, such as this one. And then there are clips from the actual live show, which are these clips here. I'm really impressed by the soprano vocalist. That was a very powerful moment when she leapt up doing some very powerful operatic notes. Wow. I thought it was cool how they paired that guitar riff with his entrance. That was pretty epic. How badass is that? You know, it's important when editing a music video to choose the right clips for the right parts of the song. Whoever edited this video did an amazing job in that regard.
타는 갈증 속에서 어기진 고통 속의 세월 네가 데려온 그녀 날 위한 고귀한 선물 누구도 뺏어갈 수 없어 이젠 떠나갈 시간 모든 게 변했어 지난 시간은 잊어 내게 필요한 오직 한 가지 피 신선한 피가
Really enjoyed that. What seemed like a chorus. This might be the most evil sounding song I've heard from the musical so far. Because even the parts where he's like singing more melodically and belting, they sound darker than a lot of the melodic parts on the other songs I've heard. I think this song is really intended to show that he's He's a bad guy.
고귀한 선물 누구도 뺏어갈 수 없어.
And I like how we sort of have a key change into the chorus too.
이젠 떠나갈 시간 모든 게 변했어. 지난 시간은 늦어. 내게 필요한 오직 한 가지 피 신선한 피가
You hear that key change there?
내게 필요한 오직 한 가지 피 신선한 피가 날 채우리라.
Yeah, very dark chord progressions. Lots of minor chords. I like that.
피 젊음의 피로 새 힘을 얻으리.
And the combination of the horns and the choir, I believe with some sopranos and altos in that choir, contrasting with the darkness of his voice. Gorgeous.
이제 찾아가리라. 누구도 날 모르는 곳 어느 집 과거 따윈 지워. 부패한 허물을 벗어 가인한 젊음을 채워 새롭게 부활하는 영혼.
He's spitting.
나를 두려워하는 나를 알고 있는 여기 이 성을 떠나 새로운 피로 갈증을 채워 피 신선한 피가 날 채우리라. 한순간의 상처 내게 힘을 주리라. 내 사랑이나 영원히 살릴 너의 그 피로 나의 영광 다시 찾겠어. 너의 피 몇 방울로 얻게 돼.
This song is going through a lot of really cool movements, little accelerandos in the music, you know, speeding up and slowing down, weaving back and forth with the tension. I love the choir in this track. They're really intermingling with Junsu's voice really well. It's definitely a very villainous song. This is, you know, the equivalent of Scar's Be Prepared from The Lion King. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. The imagery is very sensual in this music video too. I've got a lot going on here in terms of stuff, which of course is the whole point of the Dracula story in the first place. But I kind of like how they're leaning into that part of it, especially with these kinds of shots that are made especially for the video and aren't just pasted in from the live shows.
내 사랑이나 영원히 살릴 너의 그 피로 나의 영광 다시 찾겠어.
See how we're slowing down? Now we're speeding up again. The creepy chanting.
너의 피 몇 방울로 얻게 될 부귀영화 그보다 값진 상.
I love that wig.
우리는 어둠 속에서 태양을 피해 살지만 밤에는 상상 못할 존재. 기나긴 세월 끝에 다시 찾은 내 힘 나의 영혼을 걸고 신의 운명을 거부하리라. 끝없는 이 새벽 불타는 저녁 새 운명의 길로 영원.
You know what I just realized is that the songwriting style, the chord progression, is reminiscent of Danny Elfman's music. I think the way the choir moves between the chords harmonically, it has a very spooky sound that reminds me of Danny Elfman, who composed a lot of music for Tim Burton's movies, such as Batman Returns. And Nightmare Before Christmas, I guess, is a better example. You could hear that Nightmare Before Christmas influence a little bit. Wow. And he polishes it off with one of his trademark clean climactic belts. Just amazing. And actually, this might be one of my favorite songs from the musical I've heard so far. And the fact that it has a music video and everything, I'm surprised that it's taken me this long to get to this song, but it doesn't surprise me that this was chosen as a single. Can you even call it a single? Or a promo single, I guess, to promote the musical, because it's so energetic, so dramatic, dark, interesting, and his vocals are amazing on it. I just want to hear the end there again. The build up with the choir and the scariness. Wonderful track. Let me know what you thought of this song and my analysis. Be sure to check out my TVXQ playlist for more Junsu, and there's also more exclusive content on Patreon. If you don't know me, my name is Oha Cade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valcata. You can check out our music in the description too. There's also a link to my full reaction database spreadsheet if you're curious about all of the other songs I've covered on the channel. Other than that, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.